friends, welcome to our new channel Unboxing Stories. In this channel we shall be discussing and reading lot of stories from different time zones, authors and cultural diversities. As it is said, literature is the reflection of society. So in this channel we will be reading out a lot of stories from different places and try to understand the meaning beneath it. And before we talk too much, let's get started. Today I shall be reading a story from a folk tale which is quite popular in Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India. So the story's name is Maya Jiro Mithe. I hope you will like the story. So let us start it. This is a story of a boy who belonged to the Jiro tribe. Jiro, the tribe that lived near the seashore. Other tribes who lived near the seashore were Khora, Bo and Sare. This story tells of the man who was swallowed by a bullfish and then all the rescuers became birds. So this story is going to be interesting for children as well as adults. Jiro Mithe was a young boy from Jiro tribe who was very fond of hunting in the sea. Once he went to hunt in the sea but could not find anything. Later on he found a worm, khata. So this worm is in local language is called khata. He sat down by the seashore to clean it. The more he cleaned it, the bigger it became. Finally, Jiro Mithe swallowed the whole worm as he could not wait to eat it. While cleaning khata and swallowing it, it had been sitting like a crouching position. So he had been sitting in a crouching position while eating that worm. Suddenly, a big fish bowl came and swallowed Mithe. Bowl, B-O-L, not B-O-W-L. So bowl is the name of a fish. He wondered where he was as he was not aware of this new place, that is inside the stomach of the bullfish. He could not even move his limbs as the place was rather tight and slimy. Mithe Jiro's family was worried as no one had seen him for 1 or 2 days. They went to the seashore and found the remains of khata and knew that this must have been the job of Mithe. They also found his bow and arrow and knew immediately that Mithe had not gone for hunting. Mithe had not gone for hunting. Where can he go? Someone asked. He must be somewhere nearby, another said. After searching for a long time, Mithe was nowhere to be traced. His folks thought he must have eaten by the bowl. The folks started their journey into the sea to hunt for the bowl. They knew that the bowl could not have gone too far as his stomach was full of Mithe. Soon they saw traces of dirty water in the sea. See, the dirty line that the bullfish has left behind, Fatka said. Yes, we can trace its track, Kolo said. Benj nodded in agreement. As Fatka was the cleverest of all, he was asked to trace the bullfish. Fatka went further into the sea. Soon, Fatka found the fish with a bulging belly. In fact, the belly was bulging in a way that all could see that Mithe was still sitting in a crouched position inside the tummy. Isn't it interesting? Fatka tried to kill the fish with a long bamboo, but it would not reach the bowl. Benje also tried but did not succeed. Finally, they agreed that this job can only be accomplished by Kolo. They said, "Call Kolo, call Kolo." They started calling Kolo. Kolo heard the voices of Benche and Fatka. Oh, they must have found Mithe, he thought, and started rowing his boat near them. Kolo heard the voices of Benje and Fatka. Oh, they must have found Mithe. he thought and started rowing his boat near them. They started calling, "Kolo, Kolo, Kolo." "Where is he?" Kolo said. Here he is," they said. Kolo said, "Look for the fish's head. It must be in the sand." All the folks saw it clearly. The head was hidden in the sand. Kolo said, "We have to hit him on the head and nowhere else, because if we hit him in the belly, then Mithe will be hurt." We found it, they yelled when they had found the fish's head in the sand. Kolo hit the head of the bull hard. As soon as he hit him, the bull started running in the water as fast as he could. Kolo ordered everyone to tie their boats with ropes so that the fish could not overturn them and could also be hunted easily. He threw one rope towards the fish to snare him, and then Kolo killed the fish. Thus, the bullfish was killed. Not the end. "Tie the fish to the side of the boat and pull him to the shore," Kolo instructed. His folks did as they were told. They all brought the fish to the seashore with great care, cut his belly with the knife that Kolo had. Mithe came out alive, but he was still sitting in a crouching position. But his limbs had got numb and soft as he had been squeezed in the stomach of bull. Everyone helped preparing a mashan or a raised platform and lit a fire under it so that Mithe's limbs could be warmed. After Mithe was feeling better, one of them asked, "How will we eat bull?" "We will cut it up in small pieces and then roast them in the fire on the mashan," someone suggested. And that is what everyone did. Each of them cut the huge fish into small pieces. Only the children were left behind. Kolo's children said, "Abba, cut the fish into pieces and give them to us so that we can cook them in the fire." The children started making a lot of noise. Some started howling. On hearing their constant demand, Kolo got very angry, but did cut up the fish into small pieces for his children. The children went towards the raised platform and threw the pieces in the fire for roasting them. When the pieces started getting roasted, one of them, known as Folktale, kept swelling like a tummy. It kept on increasing its length too, as if it was made of rubber. It became longer and longer and longer. Kolo and his folks were so engrossed in cutting the rest of the fish that they did not notice the swelling of Folktale. Suddenly, the Folktale burst with a big noise, and all the folks, including the children, became birds. Kolo looked back and realized all the children had become small birds and flew to the sky. He himself had become a bird. He looked at the mashan but could not find Mithe. If the children had not cooked the Folktale, everyone would have been saved. But now all of them had become birds. Since then, we, means that Jiro tribe, do not kill bull fish. And the names of our Andamanese birds are Kolo, Fatka, Benje. The story was narrated by now Junior to Anvita Abbi on 4th January 2007 in Port Blair. I hope you liked today's story. We shall be discovering lot more in this channel. If you like today's stories and if you like the content, do like, share and subscribe. I'm thankful to all my viewers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.